a giant. Look at this fish. That is awesome. That is a big walleye. Today on Jon Thelen's Destination Fish, we start up shallow on an early morning bass bite. Lakes with steep and fast shoreline breaks like this one make the fish predictable and aggressive. Then we head to big water to troll up some late summer walleyes on Lake of the Woods. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Booyah Bait Company and Alumacraft Boats. Perfect morning for some largemouth bass fishing. It's just beautiful. There he is, got him. First bite of the day. Good fish too. He's a fun one anyway. He's up in the air. Oh yeah, he's a good one. Look at that. That right there is why you get out of bed early to go bass fishing. Look at that. Awesome fish. Topwater largemouth. That's what we're going to talk about today, but we're going to talk about specific lakes, why you fish them, and different baits that I use to fish them, because they're all a little bit different, and most of it has to do with how steep is the drop-off, and what are the conditions, and what time are you fishing that lake. It can all make a huge difference. You're fishing it early in the morning, fishing it later in the day. This particular lake has a really fast, deep drop-off. When I get 15, 20 feet out from shore with my cast, I'm already over 10 feet of water. So what I'm doing to start here is I'm throwing a pop-in pad crasher. It's a Booyah frog. And what I'm doing is I'm working the shallowest stuff because I'm here early. I'm working the stuff where I think they're going to be up feeding, and that fish, he bit right up tight to the shoreline because that's the shallow water here. So they're up there shallow feeding, and I'm throwing something at them that they can see, and there's a good chance that it's something they're feeding on naturally in that frog. There, just got him. Hooked him. Oh yeah, feels like a pretty good fish. Right up tight on those pads. The only way you're gonna get this fish is the way I'm fishing. Not gonna get him any other way. But going right up on those pads with that frog enabled me to get this fish. Man, this is fun stuff. Pretty tough to beat topwater fishing when it comes to excitement. Yeah, another great largemouth. That is just cool. There he is, got him that time. Feels like a pretty good one. Coming at me hard, he's coming up. Yep, good fish. Oh, you just can't beat this. This is a really good one. Oh yeah, big fish. Big fish. There's what we're after today. Look at that giant. He got off right there. Show you off, we'll get you back in the water. That is a giant fish. Look at that. I mean, he ain't a southern giant, but he's a big fish for up north. That fish is so fun on the top water. Get out of here, buddy. Hey, I want to point something out to you too. You know, I mean, I'm a multi-species fisherman, but I've got to have a deep V boat. You're not going to see me in a bass boat. I spend too much time on big water chasing walleyes. But one of the things you can do when you buy your boat, you look at Alumacraft, you notice I've always got a bicycle and tall pedestal seat. And what I can do is use that up in the bow for my bass fishing. But then it's not just for bass fishing. I'll actually move it to the back of the boat and put it in a different seat socket back there when I'm pulling spinners or when I'm pulling crankbaits. The other thing you can get is captain's chairs too. I don't have a captain's chair in this boat, but you have those options as well. There's a lot of great seating options with Alumacraft boats.
Alumacraft 2023 fish and sport boats provide the ultimate crossover experience, making them the first choice for anglers and their families. With flexible seating configurations to fit your entire family and all of the fishing features you need, these do-it-all boats are ready for water skiing in the afternoon and fishing until dusk. Contact your Alumacraft dealer to pre-order your 2023 boat and start planning your next adventure today.
L&M Fleet Supply is a family-owned company that has proudly served the Minnesota and Wisconsin Northland for over 60 years. Success on the water this spring and summer starts at L&M, where they carry a large selection of fishing tackle, rods, reels, live bait, and marine supplies. When fall arrives, L&M has everything you need for the hunting season as well, including a large inventory of ammo, deer stands, clothing, decoys, and more. Visit one of their Northland locations or shop online at lmsupply.com. L&M is your quality at a discount headquarters. Fishing is always hot on Lake of the Woods. Whether you're chasing walleyes, muskies, or pike, Lake of the Woods does not disappoint, and Flag Island Resort is your premier vacation spot in the Northwest Angle. Flag Island Resort offers beautiful cabins of various sizes, a bar and restaurant, guide services, and rental boats. Or you can bring your own boat and explore the hidden hotspots Lake of the Woods has to offer with access to both Minnesota and Canada waters. To learn more, give them a call or check them out at flagislandresort.com.
The 2023 Bloomington Boat Show is going on now at Dan's Southside Marine. Shop a huge inventory of Avalon and Premier pontoons inside a heated 25,000 square foot showroom. The Bloomington Boat Show going on now at Dan's Southside Marine. The 2023 Bloomington Boat Show is going on now at Dan's Southside Marine. Shop a huge inventory of Alumacraft fishing boats inside a heated 25,000 square foot showroom. The Bloomington Boat Show going on now at Dan's Southside Marine.
Here's one. Got that one. Second cast. 2 casts. 2 bites. Wow. Did he explode? Holy moly. Man, these fish are firing. Awesome fish. There he is. Got him. There he is. Got him. Got that one. Oh yeah, it's a good fish. This is a good fish. This is where you gotta have the right equipment to do what I'm doing. When it comes to frog fishing, you wanna have a rod designed for this. Good fish. Look at how chunky that fish is. What an awesome fish. What I use for my frog fishing is a rod that's actually designed for frog fishing. This is a 711 heavy power fast action. And what that means is it's got a lot of backbone. So when I go to set the hook, I've got a lot of backbone through the center piece of the rod to bring that fish to me. The other thing I'll tell you, the longer the rod you use, the easier it's going to be to pick up slack as well. So buy the longest rod that you can get away with. For me, 7 feet 11 inches is about perfect. If you look at where my rod tip ends up as I walk that frog along, if you've got a bass boat, there's a good chance that you're going to use a little bit shorter rod because you're going to be closer to the water. You know, maybe a 7.6 instead of this 7.11. Today we are fishing the top edge of fast dropping breaks in 2 to 3 feet of water with both weed and lily pad growth. Booyah poppin' pad crashers in swamp frog colors are our baits of choice. It's early August with water temps in the high 70s and air temps in the low 80s with light winds and storms predicted for later in the afternoon. You know, I was just getting ready to switch over to that Pop-R out off the edge a little bit more and quit worrying about getting up in the grass. But I'll tell you what happened. All of a sudden, we've got some cloud cover. And before I make that change, I'm gonna keep fishing shallow. As soon as I get that cloud cover, I feel like some of those fish might push right back up shallow. And the other thing is, we're in one of those scenarios where we're supposed to get some weather this afternoon. I don't know, maybe it's getting here a little earlier than what was expected, but a lot of times what that'll do is drive a shallow bite. But now if it would have stayed sunny and just stayed the way it was, I was expecting it to, what I would have done by now is switched over to that Rebel Pop R, and the idea behind it is it makes a bigger sploosh, a bigger noise, and it's more of a minnow looking bait. Something a little easier to fish out off the edge, make a little bit more noise, and get a fish to react from deeper water. But with this cloud cover, I just feel like I need to keep firing this frog into shallow stuff. There he is, got him. Ooh, he got off. But that just goes to show that there are fish still up there shallow. That was right way up there. There he is, got him that time, same fish, guaranteed. I threw right back at him to try to get him again, and that time I got him. Holy smokes, is that cool? Oh boy, that doesn't happen that often on topwaters, that you sting a fish and get away. We're getting another crack at him, but I did on this fish, and look at him. Giant bass. That is so cool because that fish hit and I missed him, and I knew it was a big fish, and I thought to myself, oh man, that was a great opportunity. I fired right back in there, and like I said, man, very seldom does it work out that you fire right back in there and get that fish to bite again, but I did. And that's a giant. Man, I'll tell you what, the 1-2 punch, you didn't get to see it today because these fish stayed shallow. And that's a great example there of, all of a sudden you got cloud cover, these fish stayed shallow a little longer. But keep it in mind, okay? Go out there knowing that in the morning you're gonna throw that grass, you're gonna throw those lily pads, you're gonna throw into the junk. But then also have yourself prepared to go right back in there and work the outer edge, the deep edge. On a sunny day, if it would have stayed sunny, I guarantee you that's what we'd be doing right now. You just can't beat that. That is fun stuff.
Warner's Dock in New Richmond, Wisconsin has been serving all your boating needs since 1947. This is the place if you are looking for a new fishing boat, bass boat, or pontoon. Warner's Dock carries various brands of power including Yamaha, Suzuki, Mercury, and Honda outboards, as well as the extensive Alumacraft boat lineup. Warner's Dock offers top-notch sales, service, parts, and off-season storage. Look them up at warnersdock.com, or better yet, visit their large show floor just minutes east of the Twin Cities and see why this is the place.
New Mega Live imaging shows you what's below in real time with edge-to-edge clarity and no gaps in coverage, all so you can turn must-watch detail into non-stop action. Only from Humminbird.
Whether you crank it, jig it, flip it, slow roll, or troll, Striker Technical Apparel gives you the freedom and confidence to fish, no matter your style, no matter the weather, because with Striker, when it's on, it's on.
The Lindy Live Bait Jig was created by Northwoods guide Jeff Sundin with a compact wade-forward design and wide gap hook, perfect for leeches, minnows, and crawlers. Plus, it's uniquely balanced to maintain a horizontal position for solid hook sets and fewer snags. The Lindy Live Bait Jig comes in 3 sizes and multiple guide-tested colors. Look for the Lindy Live Bait Jig at your favorite retailer or visit lindyfishingtackle.com.
There is nothing more aggravating than a hard-to-turn steering wheel on your boat or pontoon. The Panther XPS Gen 2 power steering system eliminates that aggravation. XPS steering is designed to fit on outboard engines with horsepowers ranging from 90 to 250. Panther XPS is true power steering, which provides smooth and easy turning of the engine. XPS can be easily installed on any boat with single cable steering by your dealer or in your own driveway. Take control of your steering with the Panther XPS Gen 2 power steering system.
LeCans Marine is southern Minnesota's premier dealership for industry-leading power sports and boating solutions. LeCans carries many brands, including the innovative Alumacraft boat lineup, as well as Yamaha, Suzuki, and Mercury outboards. Located in Faribault, Minnesota, LeCans is a full-service dealership offering sales, service, parts, and storage. Visit their convenient Faribault location and let the staff at LeCans Marine take care of all of your boating and ATV needs. Give them a call or look them up at lecansmarine.com.
Next up, we head to Lake of the Woods for a late summer's day of trolling for walleyes. Light winds, calm seas, and warm temps combined with a hot bite make this a great day to be on the water. Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Alumacraft Boats and Bandit Lures.
There's a hit.
It looks like you might have some shoulders still on.
Yeah, I think so.
A lot of fish right here.
Feels like it's a little bigger.
Good.
Guess we'll find out shortly.
Same thing again though, Greg. Right when I hit that button.
Yeah.
Right when I juiced it up a little bit, that fish hit it. I can't bring myself to turn around, because every time I get closer to turning around, something like this happens, you just get another good one. Nice fish. Nice fish, Greg. Good one. Look at that, he got himself unhooked for you. Nice walleye. Look at that.
Now that's what everybody's looking for when they come out here. I mean, he's probably right at that 19.
Yep. Beautiful fish.
Be a perfect eater, but we're gonna let this one go back.
You know, one of the things I wanted to talk about today too. So I'm walking through outdoors again this morning, but one of the things I noticed right away that's becoming such a big deal is all these custom colored crankbaits. And I mean, you've got custom colored bandits in there, you've got regular bandits, but man, it's just exploding, this custom
It is. I
deal.
mean, there's so many things out there. The colors are just the UV colors,
Yep.
you know, the brighter colors.
Yep.
Give them something to look at.
Yep. When it comes down to it, I don't even know how many catalog colors there are in bandit. I'm just telling you, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
But bandit, when it comes down to it, is probably the most custom painted crankbait out there. And part of that's because it's not only good on the Great Lakes where it made its name. Bandits are phenomenal places like this.
Anywhere you can pull a crank, you can use a bandit.
Yeah, anywhere you can pull a crank. I mean, we're fishing for bigger fish today. You'd catch a lot of these fish today if you want to pull a shad style bait.
Right.
Okay, but you pull that bigger bait like we're pulling today, and that's why we're able to catch the bigger side of the eaters, and then hopefully bump ourselves into a real good one today. You know, I mean, you just never know day to day, but the opportunity is always there when you're pulling a big bait. There's one. I'll tell you, when you're setting up your lead core, it is actually really, really simple to get this put together. I mean, number one, rods and reels, you're not looking for anything super expensive, but you do want a line counter that's gonna hold 10 colors of lead. Your rod's just gonna be a medium heavy style rod, but then your lead core, 18-pound lead core is what I use. An 18-pound lead core is gonna drop 5 feet per color in depth. But then to tie on your leader, all you do is you take the ends of your lead core and your monofilament leader. All you're doing is tying a double overhand knot. So yeah, it's a really easy thing. Oh yeah, good walleye. Gonna go in the live well. Gonna go home with you for dinner tonight. Ooh, is he too big?
He might be a little over.
There we go. He might be on the overside. Just a nice fish though. Look at that. Man, they're pretty. They are just beautiful, beautiful fish. Yeah, he's over. He isn't going home. That is the neatest thing though. I've said it for years about Lake of the Woods fishing. The ability to come out, catch fish that are just fun to catch that you're gonna throw back.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a great fish anywhere you go. That's fun fish to catch. 20-inch walleye. You know, he's not a giant, but he's a fun fish to catch. You're gonna let him go and you're gonna fill the live well. I mean, you look at it today, we've thrown a whole bunch of nice eaters back, but I'll tell you what, this has been one pass down and we're headed back north now. We have fished for less than 2 hours, and this just goes to show you how effective this can be. Because we've thrown a bunch of keepers back. That one's going in. Perfect, nice fish. Look at how he ate that back end of that bandit. Just ate, he's got 2 hooks in him. He ate it up so far. Here you go. Get him? Yeah, don't get hooked. Good fish. Look at that, both lines out of the water. 2 nice fish. How can you beat it?
Zipple Bay Resort on Minnesota's Lake of the Woods offers world-class walleye, sauger, and pike fishing. Fish from a 30-foot charter boat with a licensed captain or explore the big lake with your own boat. Zipple Bay offers deluxe log cabins in various sizes, housekeeping cabins, as well as a bar and restaurant serving great food 7 days a week. Kids and parents alike will enjoy the pool, hot tub, and water toys. World-class fishing and 5-star accommodations come together at Zipple Bay Resort. For more information, check them out at zipplebay.com.
Hi, this is Greg from Outdoors Again in Badette, Minnesota. I'd like to personally invite you to stop in and visit us here at Outdoors Again, where we carry the largest selection of fishing tackle, bait, firearms, and ammo in northern Minnesota. We are the home of the Jig Buffet. We are conveniently located on Highway 11 in downtown Badette with plenty of parking to accommodate boats, wheelhouses, and trailers. We are your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor needs, including bait, tackle, firearms, ammo, and much, much more. We look forward to seeing you here at Outdoors Again.
Gallus Marine in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin has everything you need to get your family out on the water this summer. New and used boat sales include top brands like Alumacraft boats and Manitou pontoons, powered by Yamaha outboards. The parts and service departments will keep you up and running all summer long. Whether you're looking for a Yamaha-powered fishing boat, ski boat, or a pontoon, Gallus Marine has you covered, and when fall arrives, they'll be there to handle your winterization needs. Stop in and see them at their convenient Wisconsin Rapids location or look them up at gallusmarine.com.
This is your tackle. You use it to catch this, or this, or this. You also use this and that and these. This is your environment. So is this. You love it, live for it, but it will turn this into that. This is the Flambeau Z-Rust Max Tough Tainer series. These are fully infused with exclusive Z-Rust VCI anti-corrosion technology. This is a U.S. naval battleship. The same Z-Rust technology used here has been used on those. This is the next level of tackle management. Built to fish, built to last. What's your tackle worth?
Plan the fly-in fishing trip of a lifetime with K-Air Service. Located in northwestern Ontario, K-Air offers 4 fly-in outpost camps, all equipped with hot and cold running water, showers, fish cookers, gas grills, and kitchen appliances. K-Air also offers 2 modern drive-in cabins located at the base camp on Canada's famous Lac Seul, where world-class fishing awaits. Look no further for your next trophy walleye, northern pike, or lake trout. So call today for a flexible 3 to 7 day package or go online at kair.com.
There's one. You know, a couple things about lead core. It's weighted, so it actually sinks. Yeah, good fish. It actually sinks 5 feet per color, and every color is 30 feet long. So what we're doing is we're putting lures down there. I'm actually using shallow diving bandits today. These bandits would not dive the 31 feet we're putting them down, but we can get them down there with the lead core. Got him. Good fish. This right here, let me sneak over here, see if I can get him out of there. That's a really good fish right there. But I'll show you this lure in a second. Let me get him unhooked, show you the fish. Look at that. That's a great fish. We'll let him go. And then I want to take a quick minute and show you this lure. This is a shallow diving bandit. This lure right here, when it comes to lead core, as far as I'm concerned, this is a fish catcher.
It is, you know, and it's an inexpensive way to go fishing.
Yeah.
You know, a line counter reel, some lead core, you don't need the downriggers, all the accessories that go with it.
Right.
Anybody can do it.
Yep. That right there catches a lot of fish. Couple things I'll tell you though, real quick to add to it while we get set back up. This morning I started with 2 golds. I don't normally always start with the same color, but when you get a flat day like this on Lake of the Woods, man, I don't know that there's a better color than gold, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time, yeah. And then the other thing is getting that lure into the strike zone and making sure you're there. And again, back to the lead core, we've done some adjustments that you probably aren't gonna see by the time we edit this show out, where Greg and I are talking in the boat. letting out another 10 feet, letting out another 5 feet. We're trying to get within a foot of the bottom, maybe even 9 inches, and be precise. You don't want to drag this lure in the mud on Lake of the Woods. You do that, you're not going to catch fish. And you know what? You can do a lot of trolling and not catch it. But those little adjustments will help you catch. Today we are trolling in the basin area of Lake of the Woods. We are focusing on 30 to 32 feet of water and trolling at 2.2 to 2.5 miles per hour. Lure choice today is bandit walleye shallows in gold black back and Wonder Bread colors. Water temps are in the mid to high 70s with air temps hovering around 80 degrees. 18-pound lead core line with a 30-foot monofilament leader is the key to getting our lures into the strike zone on this warm summer day.
There's one.
What you got?
Don't feel too bad.
You can tell when they hit the, when they hit the surface. One thing I'll tell you, keep reeling. Don't let them back down, because that's when they get slack on you. And if they get slack on you, that's their chance to get away.
I don't think he's gonna get off.
No, he ain't getting off, but he's beautiful walleye. Look at that. Nice fish.
That's a good fish.
That's a great fish. Here, let me help you out. Another great walleye, man. I'll tell you what, this is just a ball, isn't it?
It is. I mean, you don't get any simpler than this.
No.
It's just fun.
No, and once you get it dialed in, you're gonna get so comfortable pulling lead core. And you know what? If you're not sure about it and you're coming up here to Lake of the Woods, stop in and talk to Greg and Maggie. They'll get you all set up. They'll get you everything you need. Go out and do that right there. Hey, before we go today, one thing I do want to do is I want to take a minute and have Greg tell you a little bit more about Outdoors Again, because you're going to want to stop on your way through town no matter what. So let's take a quick look around the store. We'll throw this one in the live well, and that'll be about it.
Perfect. Outdoors Again is your one-stop shop for everything outdoors in the Lake of the Woods area. Hi, I'm Greg Mortensen, the owner of Outdoors Again. I would like to invite you to stop in for everything you need to make your Lake of the Woods fishing or hunting trip a success. We carry a huge selection of the right bait and tackle from all the major manufacturers, as well as the largest selection of rods and reels in northern Minnesota. We are the home of the famous Jig Buffet. Whether you are here for the open water season or our legendary ice fishing, we have everything you need. When hunting season rolls around, you can count on us at Outdoors Again to have everything you need, from decoys to deer stands. At Outdoors Again, we carry one of the largest firearm and ammunition selections in northern Minnesota. We are conveniently located on Highway 11 in downtown Badette, with plenty of parking space to accommodate wheelhouses, boats, and trailers. We look forward to seeing you here at Outdoors Again on the south shore of Lake of the Woods.
Well, there you go. There's all the reason you need to stop in and see Greg on your way through Baudette at Outdoors Again. I got another fish on right here, and I'm going to catch that fish. But make sure to tune back in next week for more great action on Jon Thelen's Destination Fish. Closed captioning for Jon Thelen's Destination Fish is brought to you by Formula Propeller.